So far, the Russell Wilson experiment in Denver has gone extremely poorly. Some would say a disaster after paying him $250,000 and trading for him to come to Denver, and they've started 2-4. The offense has looked terrible. It's looked anemic. And now it looks like it might be a couple weeks before we see Russell Wilson back on the field for the Broncos after this terrible hamstring injury that he apparently suffered. Russell Wilson hamstring ruled out on Sunday. Broncos quarterback could miss multiple weeks per the report. And it was a little bit surprising to hear he was going to miss it because what did we hear from Russell Wilson himself? I need to share this audio. What did we hear from Russell Wilson himself in the week leading up to this? I'm able to heal quickly. I got that Wolverine blood.
Feeling better every day, day by day. Obviously, it happened Monday night, but I heal quick. I don't know if it's Wolverine blood or what, but
Yeah. Russell Wilson is the only person who's laughing at himself. That's not absolutely laughing. It's not laughing to mock him. You know what I mean? This dude is such a fucking loser. But
those are the worst.
That raises so many questions, man. That raises so many questions. Like, that's so bizarre for him to say because there's already a lot of speculation about players in the NFL trying to do certain things like taking growth hormone to recover from injury. Like Ray Lewis did it that year they went to the Super Bowl when he completely tore his trap off of his fucking arm and then came back like 6 weeks later and played in the Super Bowl with the torn tricep. And then even Aaron Rodgers has been accused of taking growth hormone. And Russell Wilson has been on record to say, yeah, I spend $2 million a year on my health and my fitness and the way I eat, personal chefs and everything like that. So spending $2 million a year, I wouldn't be surprised if this dude is on some sort of growth hormone. Especially for him to say, I heal quickly, man. I got that Wolverine blood. I should be back soon with a partially torn hamstring. And just a few weeks ago, he had that lat injury or shoulder injury that he had to fly out to LA for. I don't know. That's a very bizarre statement for Russell Wilson to just go out and say that.
Well, he's definitely not the Subway sandwiches anymore.
Yeah, I think that statement, like the whole human growth hormone or juicing or whatever, I think a lot of guys in professional sports do it. But that in general, somebody spending $1 million, $2 million like on their body, that's like normal this day and age for elite athletes, right? When you're looking at dietitians, when you're looking at workout plans, stuff like that. And the Wolverine blood comment, he's made it fucking before because he has this ego, man. He has this crazy ego in this way that he looks at himself. But I do wonder about the severity of this hamstring injury, just like I question the severity of the lat injury. This is the word and the phrasing from Adam Schefter. While Russell Wilson wanted to play despite a hamstring injury and did everything he could to play, the Broncos head coach Nathaniel Hackett will hold him back against the Jets to allow him to heal and prevent a lingering injury per sources. Brett Rippon gets the start. So he wants to play, want to be out there, but he's been held back. He's being held back. Maybe they actually want to win a fucking game. Maybe that's why he's being held back. Now, Brett Rippon isn't exactly going to light up the scoreboard. He has one fucking win in the NFL, and it was against the Jets 2 years ago. But it does make you wonder just how bad this injury is. And a lot of, like you said, Beardo, partially torn. That just means a strain. Like a grade 1 strain is like a less than 25% tear of the hamstring, right? So I don't know how bad it is. It didn't look that bad when it happened in the game. But for the Broncos, how could it be worse? How could it get worse than Russell Wilson and what's going on with him right now? The dude is an absolute joke.
Yep. And his play has changed too, man. In Seattle, he had DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, but his play, when they were going deep into the playoffs in those 2 years when they went to the Super Bowl back to back, passing wasn't his strong suit. He would do a 1-2 check down, and then he would run to the sideline, and he'd pick up 5 or 6 yards, scrambling for first down after first down, just going to the side, and he was good at that because he was fast. And now he's trying to rebrand himself as a pocket passer, and that's just not his game. And maybe I'm going to get canceled like a Ryan Fitzpatrick or anything and be called racist because I say that somebody who's better on their legs is better at running on their legs and actually throwing the damn ball. But Russell Wilson, he was never known as this huge pocket passer. Yeah, he throws a nice deep ball on occasion, but Russell Wilson's game was, if your first and second read isn't there, you take it yourself off to the sideline and you try to pick up a first down, and he ain't doing that.
I think he needs Marshawn Lynch to help out his game.
He's got Melvin Gordon. That's the help that he gets. And you were right, Jay, about the Subway sandwich. The The Danger Witch is not on the menu. Now, it was taken off.
Awful.
It was taken off a couple months ago, apparently. But the Danger Witch, no longer available at Subway after those cringe ads went viral. So, any way you look at it, it's not good news for Russell Wilson in Denver.
It's funny that they're still rolling out those commercials, even though if that sandwich did get discontinued a few months ago. Like, why are they still rolling out those Danger Witch commercials? Because there was a brand new one just this week.
I think it actually resurfaced because I think that originally came out in May or something, but people weren't roasting Russell Wilson as bad in May because they thought he was going to be good.
It's terrible. I mean, he looks terrible out there. Like, not even. You see him on the bench. It looks like he's about to cry. He needs to go speak to a counselor or something. It's rough, man. Like, I don't. It's going to be interesting to see.
He didn't play a single preseason snap for the Broncos because Hackett wanted to save him and preserve him for the regular season. He's making all these TikToks and social media videos of him walking out of his fucking mansion, walking over to his Rolls Royce, and he's got 3 more parked behind him in his driveway. He's got 2 drivers, one driver, and then the assistant driver he's there just open up the door, making all these videos of him with his arms spread out on the Seahawks logo. He is so fucking full of himself, and now it's coming back to bite him in the butt. And, you know, it makes it all the more easy to make fun of him when he's so full of himself. He's got this huge head. He does the fake accents, the fake voices, the shitty commercials. And then when his play is absolutely fucking horrendous, yeah, it's easy to make fun of him.